This is an extremely complex investigation. It required the deployment of a number of investigative techniques over a long period of time. In addition, the accused was located in Somalia, which made the collection of evidence more challenging. What I can tell you is that during the investigation, we deployed undercover operators, so we completed undercover operations, utilized surveillance and wiretaps.
And how accommodating or not accommodating was the Somali government in this?
So throughout the investigation, we've had great support through the Department of Foreign Affairs and Trade and Development and the agencies that were working with us.
So the Somali government, they were aware that, that this investigation was taking place on their soil?
So I won't be commenting on any specifics around who knew what at the time.
Thank you.
We will take one more question if there's anyone.
Terry Pedwell, the Canadian Press. Can you just sort of summarize, walk through how the investigation began and what steps the investigation started with?
So as you can appreciate, the details of the investigation will only be disclosed during judicial proceedings. What I can say is upon the kidnapping and the hostage-taking of Ms. Lindhout and Mr. Brennan, we initiated a criminal investigation. Ottawa Integrated National Security Enforcement Team led that investigation and, as I mentioned earlier, deployed a number of investigative techniques to be able to collect the necessary evidence. Those techniques included a variety of techniques such as undercover operations, surveillance and wiretaps. Again, because the investigation was conducted on an international basis, it did create some challenges, but we'll be disclosing the details around the investigation in court, and so I will defer to that process.
And again, just a supplementary on, based on the previous question. So you cannot confirm at this point whether the Somali government was aware that a Canadian investigation was going on in their country?
So I would refer you to the Department of Foreign Affairs and Trade and Development for any discussions that could have or would have occurred with other governments.